Hey guys, everything new under the sun. Cryptocurrencies, stock market crash. This video, I've been waiting a couple days to do. Well, I haven't been waiting, I've just been trying to get the time to do it. But with that stock market crash, one big thing I saw happen was a massive fall in cryptocurrencies. Now this is bad because you always hope that cryptocurrencies are a safe haven, and that's what many build it to be. That's what many sold them as a safe haven, a currency outside of the stock market where you could keep your money and hopefully it would keep going up. But what exactly did we see with this recent crash Wednesday, Thursday of the stock market? We saw an equal and quite drastic drop in cryptocurrencies. And what does this mean? What is the short of all this? This means that when the economy collapses, Bitcoin, other cryptocurrencies will be worth zero. This is exactly what it tells me. It was an eye-opener for me, to be honest. I have cryptocurrency, not a ton by any stretch. I'm going to see if I can pull up an image for you. It's from my jacks. And go like that, go like that. And this is, I own 2.65 coins of Litecoin, which is not much at all. Let me bring it up here. Here it is. Here's my net worth, if you will, in cryptocurrency. 2.65 Litecoins, not much by any stretch. But look at the value of it in Canadian dollars, $183. And now you may ask, well, what's the big deal? Well, that was worth $800 4 months ago. That's right. I've lost 3/4 of the value, effectively, more than that, of my coins. Now, the chances are going to go up. And that's a very good chance. You know, if the economy doesn't crash, it's going to go up. But what I was shocked by was the fact that it went down as fast as the markets went down, which was incredible. What I want to show you, though, is let's see if I can find a page. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna mute this page. I want to know what happened with if you're looking for an alternative to the fiat system, a safe haven to put your money in. Where can you go? Well, the stuff that has always been a safe haven in the past, and I do believe also always will be, you know, until things get so bad where food and water are the things that everybody wants. But before that time, what you're going to have is a value, a store of value that you can take through an economic collapse in precious metals. So let me bring up CNBC. Here's CNBC right now. Silver is up, and silver and gold both were up during this collapse, and so this well, it wasn't collapse, but the significant downturn Wednesday, Thursday. Litecoin was down, Bitcoin was down, the markets were down, everybody was panicking. What was the one thing that was up? It was the safe haven of precious metals. That told me right there and then, that convinced me right there and then, that cryptocurrencies are no place to store or to have a safe haven. It's great during economic boom times, and but when things go bad, they're going to go down just as fast. I mean, look at the graphs here on this CoinMarketCap.com. Everything went down. You're talking Bitcoin at the very top, Ethereum, XRP. I own about, I think, 30 coins of XRP, and they're worth, like, I don't know what they're worth, like $1 each or something like that. Not worth much at all. At the very bottom there, you can see Litecoin. Every single one of them dropped, fell off a cliff at the exact time that the rest of the stock market fell off a cliff. And so that, like I said, that's very telling for me. That was an eye-opener for me. I'm not expecting that you would make it through the 7-year tribulation or the wrath of God by any stretch, obviously, by holding gold or Bitcoin or otherwise. But like I say, if you're looking for a safe haven, if you're looking for a store of value, a place to store your value through an economic collapse, if we have one coming before the return of the Lord that we have to live through, Well, in this case, I would put it to you that gold and silver were the actual ones that stood out, that were the safe haven, that actually increased in value when the markets went down and everything else went down. Ethereum, Bitcoin, all cryptocurrencies tanked during this. I can't stress enough, this was an eye-opener for me, that this went down at the exact same time. It didn't just, it's not like it just, fumbled a little bit or something. No, it went down, straight down as soon and as long, and is in fact still down. I mean, look at the charts there, as the stock market itself. So there's a connection there, and it's by no stretch a store of value based on these numbers, based on what actually happened to them in the real world. And then you can see how much I've lost. $600 effectively. I forget the exact amount of it, but it was around $700-800 worth at that point a number of months ago when I checked it, and it's down to 183. So I'm glad I didn't have millions of dollars in this. It's like gambling, you know. If you have a lot of money and it goes up, great. You may win it, and if you get out at the right time, all good. But if not, it's over the long term. I don't know if this would be a good store of value. I don't think it is. It's not physical. Coins may die, may go into the ether, go into nowhere, and just completely fall off the map. Or you could make some money over it. But I would tend to believe, or first of all, I put trust in God, because ultimately He is the author and the creator of all things, and He is the sustainer of all things. But second to that, if you're trying to store value on this earth, we're not at the point where we need food or water, well, that place would definitely be gold or silver, because gold and silver actually were the ones that increased in value during the rough time of the stock markets. So just a very obvious indicator. If you had any questions, and I really didn't think of it that way until I saw the charts, until I saw that the stock market, that the cryptocurrencies followed exactly what the stock market was doing, and that told me right then and there is no store of value. There is nothing worthwhile in cryptocurrencies unless you want to put your dollars into cryptocurrencies. But there's no difference in value really. When one goes up, the other goes up. When one goes down, the other goes down. Whereas with gold, the true, and silver, the true store of value, those actually went up when the stock market went down. So, just some thoughts from my point of view of cryptocurrencies at this point. What I'm thinking at this point, as it relates to cryptocurrencies, I'm glad I'm not in it for a large amount. And who knows, it could skyrocket again in the next 6 months. To maybe I'll have $1,500, even by the end of the year. Who knows? But all I know is that when the stock market went down, the only thing that went upwards is gold and silver. And so they've been a store of value for a long time. Precious metals have. They're always worth something to somebody. That's the key. Until it gets really bad, like in when the wrath of God comes. Food you won't be able to find food or water. And that'll be the really valuable stuff. But at that point in time, you're not really worried about your investments and these other things. So, stored value, precious metals seem to be the way to go. Guys, leave it there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.